the gates and doors were barred, the windows fastened down. I spent the night in sleeplessness, rose at every sound. Half in fear of the morrow, half in fear of the day. Find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. Just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle and a voice began to call. I hurried to the window and looked down into the street, expecting swords and torches, the sounds of soldiers' feet. But there was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told us where she'd been. She said they'd moved him in the night, none of us knows where. And the stone's been rolled away, and his body isn't there. We both ran to the garden, and John went on ahead. He found his tomb and the empty tomb just the way that Mary said. The binding sheet they'd wrapped him in was just an empty shell. And how or where they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Well, something strange had happened there, just what I did not know. John believed a miracle, but I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high, 'cause I'd seen them crucify him, and then I watched him die. Well, back inside the house again, my guilt and anguish came, and everything that I'd promised him just added to my shame. When at last it came to choices, I denied I knew his name. And even if he were alive, it just couldn't be the same. Suddenly the room was filled with a strange and sweet perfume. Light that came from everywhere drove shadows from the room. And Jesus stood before me with his arms held open wide. I fell down on my knees. I just clung to him and cried. But as he raised me to my feet and he looked into my eyes, love was shining out from him like sunlight from the skies. Guilt and my confusion disappeared in sweet release. And every fear that I'd ever known melted into peace. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive and I'm forgiven. Heaven's gates are open wide. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive.
Thank you, Mr. Agnew. Now I want to introduce our pastor, Mr. Thomas Caldwell.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Wayne Staggs. Thank you, Mr. Agnew. We're getting very